Welcome back to another Beatless review. Today's episode 3. I'm Justin,
What is up? I'm Logan.
and together we're Couch Talk. As always, before jumping in, we are anime viewers only, and we're going to discuss the episode and give our scores at the end. You ready?
I'm ready.
So, basically we're back at home with Aruto, Yuka, and Lacia, but we get a little, they're just, having food, yada yada, and then we get back, and
I feel like
Lacia visits Aruto in his room to basically... Her whole objective here has been to deepen their connection.
right. That.
Yeah. So they're having some good bonding moments here, where she analog hacks them to make it a little smoother, I guess.
So is analog hacking just like changing how they act to influence a person's opinion?
That's sure. I think that's dead
I
on, but
think that's what it is. But hey, they're having a
that's
little.
it.
They're having a little
They're
cozy
just
time.
bonding. They're just bonding. Once we get past that, we get some conflict in this episode, unlike the last, really, two.
I just want to
Um,
say, there are a lot of scenes of them eating at their table.
Well, they're a family, Logan.
But
They're telling how they're a family.
I feel
You
like
eat at the table with your family.
well, like we open up with one, then they have their bonding, and then they go back. His sister's still eating. I just feel like there's tons. Even last episode, I think they opened up with like them eating.
I think that is true.
I think that's gonna be a common theme.
Well, probably. That's what a family do. They wake. They gotta go to school. Okay, so
Just
you eat before
and
going to
families do
school.
more than fucking eat. Okay, they fucking do other things.
But yeah. Lacia ends up getting hit by a car and kidnapped, and that is what's the driving force behind this episode.
Just the way, just saying that is just funny. I don't know why. Yeah, she's just hit by a
But
car.
so Arto's like, all right, I'm gonna call the police. The police are like, that's just a theft. We don't deal with thefts. Go report it somewhere else. Like, we don't care because it's just an object. Which
I guess it's
I
technically
guess you
right.
could argue it is not a person, therefore it can't be a kidnapping.
And it is
But
technically someone's property. I mean, even Lacia calls him an owner.
like, we'll get to it sometime. Like, so this is where Arto really starts to come out as a character. He's like, all right, I'm gonna have to take care of this myself since nobody else will help, or the police won't help. His friends will help.
His friends are very handy.
I
Jeez.
do like his. He's like talking to Yuka, and he's like, all right, just do what I can't do. And she's like, all right, I'm gonna eat your breakfast then.
See?
He's like, you're right, I can't eat that because I have to go.
They just eat. I will say, when I was first watching this, I thought his friend with the glasses is the one who kidnapped her.
Well, we did say that after the after credit scenes last week, where we thought Kango might be involved, and again after the credits in today's, or not today's, but this episode, he was definitely. He seems to be getting more and more involved.
Right, and they need to knock off that after credit shit. Alright? Stop that.
But he's got this cool little visor thing he wears. I'm not quite sure.
It's like a
It's like
VR
a virtual
headset.
machine, but he's. It's funny when it goes into the view of his VR or whatever. It doesn't look like he can see shit in the real world,
I know.
but I guess he can because he seems to be moving around perfectly fine with it on. But he calls Kango and he calls Rio and he's like, I need some help. And we get Rio's family is also part of the research center at
Meme frame.
Meme Frame.
How could you forget a name like Meme frame?
Because it's a joke. But Meme Frame. So I guess that's how they kind of know each other, at least Rio and Aruto, because we talked about Aruto's father is part of the research like behind the hIEs,
Right.
and we get mention of a red box. Basically,
A red box.
basically means they're more advanced AI. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah. Which nothing wrong with that. Oh, and
But
they were called. Never mind. Keep going.
good one, good one, Logan.
I was thinking of
Nice
something.
added discussion.
I was doing it on the fly. Scuffed joke.
But so yeah, it's the creepy guy from the last episode who got all mad. He's just a weird kidnapper. He's wanting to
Can I?
find the perfect hIE
Why is it
in a
gotta
way
make it
to
awkward,
touch
man?
and violate. And if they weren't to his standard, he would mutilate them and chop them up. So he's the main one.
It's kind of fucked up. It's kind of weird
but-
as shit too, but you know.
Thanks to Kango, we're able to find him. And those are the cars we need, man. Where I can just sit back and do nothing. They just drive
That's
perfectly.
the future. That's Tesla right there.
Except, I don't know if you can make the Tesla ones probably just like speed on their own.
Go
Probably,
faster.
They're just like go, like chase like the taxi's just like
Every
there's no driver in it, so it'll take you after someone.
every
no problem.
high-speed chase would just be going the exact speed limit, because like they would never go over.
I feel like that's how you would have to program them for them to be like perfectly safe, because they have to be in sync with all the other cars to actually do it well.
Right.
So yeah, your high-speed chase would be, you know, in the city, what, 35 to 35, just going in a straight line. No one can ever catch the other.
Always using
because
your turn signal.
they're stopping at the red light. You have to get out and be like, let's go. Thankfully, these guys can just go as fast as they want in their automated ones, so it's okay. But they go to an abandoned area, and this kidnapper, he's just really weak when Aruto tackles him
He's such
to
a
the
bum.
ground. Like, he's got this big weapon. Aruto just tackles him. He's like,
Starts
all right,
beating the shit.
Aruto, look at Aruto, man. He ain't strong. Let's just be honest. He's a little weak dude, and he's taking you down. You're also a weak dude because you're too busy being fucking creepy to build that muscle. But I do love how Lacey kind of like pops off here. He's like, this dude's a scum to society. He's never going to change. There's probability he's going to commit crime again after he comes out.
Right.
It's like,
How did her weapon get there?
that's part of the red box thing,
Okay.
where like,
It just
it can just,
appears when needed.
yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's the red box.
Did
is
that
kinda
other
weird.
hIE looking person just always bring it to her when she calls?
It's true. I guess.
I do like how she's like, alright, Naruto, we need to kill this dude.
Yeah. Which that might be a bit far to kill and murder him, but
Hey, she had some points.
he is just destroying machines, I guess you want to
Well,
look at it
he
that
stalked their home.
way. Yeah,
He
it's
threatened
true.
to basically...
like he almost hurt his sister trying to get to her. So scum, and she's like, you have to take responsibility
Right.
though.
Well,
He's
he
like,
also
"Whoa."
threatened Naruto with a fucking flamethrower.
That is true. I would. That shows he's willing to kill. Therefore,
Exactly.
maybe remove some
He
scum
has
out here in
murderous
this
intent.
no people district area. But
To be honest,
Yes.
I was hoping he was just gonna say it. I was hoping Naruto was just gonna go full.
just step up,
Yeah.
be this crazy guy who's like, all right, I got this badass hIE. And but she was like, she didn't do it though, because he ordered her not to. But also Coca kind of
It kind of gets interrupted.
ruins the fun. Ruins the fun. She comes in, it's like, all right, their weapons are insane though.
See, this is what I want from this anime. Just full out clashes between high-end hIEs. Just give me these
Like,
fights.
Their weapons are just constantly like changing. They're massive. First of all, they're huge. You know?
They are
They're just
super
badass. And like, it's just this fight was kind of cool. Like, I like how Lacey's like, all right, if you want me to fight, I'm gonna have to unleash my full potential. There's possibility of humans in the area getting hurt, but they just got over talking about how there's like no population here.
Right.
So that's probably why also Arto's like, you know what, go ahead. Unless she's like, I don't have to, send out all the files, straight to the courts. It's like, whoa. Well, you can kill a man and not send anything to the courts, but to release your power, you have to send that to the courts. Like, why is this automated into the system so nobody can commit crime with an hIE and get away with it? Like,
Probably, actually.
probably exactly how it is. But she'd kill a man and not tell anyone.
Hey, he was a threat to society. It was determined. He got put on the list.
but Kyoka isn't, who's like
She's
going
not
all out,
She's not a human.
and she was threatening to kill
She's
Aruto
not
too.
a human. She's hIE. Their property.
True, is that like hIE? True. Well, I guess if you killed someone with an hIE, well, I guess you take responsibility for it. But she doesn't have an owner, so
True.
can Koka kill
Maybe she has
without consequence?
Maybe she has an interim owner. Maybe his friend is actually acting as an owner by force.
True. That is what it seems like afterwards.
Maybe she's like,
Uh,
"You're gonna be my owner, for all the legal parts, but I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want."
but they're
It's a pretty cool fight. It
yeah.
was quick.
Lacia kind of uses her shield, and then Koka's like, "All right, whatever. I'm going."
P.S. I
This
love
is
you.
gonna- yeah, P.S. I love you. There's too much smoke. I can't see anything. This is my time to leave. But we do pick up some more stuff like after the credits. But Aruto's father is making an android chairman who's part of the politics. So with this could come into play with analog hacking too. So
Right.
they could influence elections to go however they need it to go. And Kyoka kind of wants to
Destroy it.
stop that. Yeah, destroy the chairman, which I feel like this could go an interesting route, right? If the android chairman, which nobody probably knows is an hIE,
Ooh.
also it would be our first time seeing a hIE man. Well,
It could still be a female.
they said chairman.
Yeah, but I think that's a title, right?
True, I guess, but it sounded like they were going towards.
We'll
Thought
see.
they alluded. Maybe not. I guess you could be right too. But they would say chairwoman. Come on. 2018, Logan.
Chairwoman.
But, so, yeah, because let's say there's a politician who gets elected, right? And then you find out he's a robot analog hacking everyone. I feel like this could cause some mass strife here in the public
Mass hysteria.
and throw Aruto into the mix because it's his father who built it.
Right.
So now comes the question, like, how far into meme, if it is part of meme frame, how far in there is Aruto's father? Is he like
He's deep in there.
pioneered the hIE? So is he CEO?
He's deep in there. You already know he is.
He's got. This is. I feel like, at least getting towards the end of this episode, we get some more interesting bits that could happen in the future.
All right.
But I guess we can just jump into our scores now. I'll start. I'm still gonna stick around that like 6.5 maybe. Just because after we get past the weird scenes in the beginning, we do finally get to some conflict. The battle was short, but I did like it. After credit scenes, as always, a -2 doc permanently. That's why it can't be any higher than 6.5. Also, we get at least we get the chairman and all this interesting stuff, the politics at the end. Kyoko is kind of involved. We still don't know how Kango randomly got picked. I guess maybe it still has something to do with the after credit scenes of last episode where he's involved in something. We thought it was the kidnappings, but maybe it's different kidnappings involved in, or different activity.
Right.
But it's like this episode I think was more enjoyable than the last two. but
Right.
it's still on that path. Not quite there yet.
I'll give it a 6.5. The first half was okay, but the second half was a lot better than the first half. Ignored the weird scenes like the bonding moment and the creepy kidnapper. But I do like. It feels like we're moving things along. We're gonna learn more things soon, which is always nice. Give us some more hIE battles. Come on, just give us an episode where they go all out, all five of them or four of them, or however many. But it was more enjoyable. It's been probably the most enjoyable episode. So hopefully it picks it up some more. That'd be nice. It's still like average overall, but
Yeah.
this episode was more enjoyable.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's there. So I guess that does it for our review.
That's it. Give us the spiel.
As always, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment down below. Let us know what you thought about the episode, what you didn't like. Maybe there's something we missed you want to point out. Again, we are anime viewers only, so no confirming, denying theories or spoilers, anything like that. If you come from the source material. And until next time, peace out.
See ya.